it is Missy Lane saying hello to you from our brand new teen lounge. We debuted this space right after the holidays, so it hasn't been open for very long. Some of you may not have had a chance to check it out in person, and with this pandemic, I know you haven't been in here recently, but it is our hope that within the next few weeks, you will be able to come in and use the space. It is designed for you, and we want you to use it as often as possible. This is your safe space, and we want it to become your happy place. So I'm here to talk to you today about summer reading, which will indeed happen, even if it looks a little bit differently this year. We 100% plan on moving forward with our plan, which is the exact same plan we used last year. We thought it worked well, and we're going to give it a go again. Summer reading for you works very simply. You are going to read a book, come in to tell us what you read, and claim a scratch-off ticket. Our foil stickers aren't on here yet, but if you could see right here in this spot is where you're going to scratch. It's going to say you are either an instant winner or you are an instant loser. But fear not, even losers have a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. Loser tickets will be placed into a bucket. From that bucket in August, we're going to draw one lucky winner or one lucky loser. If you are an instant winner, you might be wondering what indeed you will win. I have my little treasure chest here. This is going to change weekly. But we're starting you off with some goodies that you can choose from. We have these fun little stress balls that I find are very handy. Awesome motivational bracelets, those rubber bracelets that you can collect. We have some candy bars in here. I fell in love with this unicorn mug. So if you're a coffee drinker or a hot chocolate drinker, you might choose this mug. In the bottom here, we also have some coupons to Texas Roadhouse if you're a fan of that restaurant. So every week it's going to change, but it's always going to be loaded with goodies. That's what you get to pick from if you are an instant winner. All of our books are located upstairs. This is where you just come to read your book, hang out, meet a friend, chill with a cup of coffee. But all of our books are upstairs still. We have a wide array of books in all different genres for you to select from. We actually have Miss Sarah here today to tell you about two recent young adult books that she read and happened to love. So Miss Sarah.
Hi everyone. So I know sometimes it's hard to concentrate with everything going on right now, but I found that books have been a wonderful escape. I read two that I want to share with you. The first one is 3 Things I Know Are True by Betty Culley. And this book, I wasn't sure if I would like it initially because it is written in verse, but it is a very quick read, and it's a read that's a little bit easier if you're struggling to concentrate right now. But it's a very powerful book. It's about 3 things, as the title says, but in a multiple different ways. So 3 friends that are struggling, and they play a game called 3 Things I Know Are True. So they have to share 3 facts that are absolutely true. Now the struggle going on is unfortunately something that I think is touching us right now in the current climate with gun violence. So if you want to explore a little bit more about how a tragedy that sometimes we hear about on the news deeply impacts a family personally, this is a good book for you. So like I said, 3 Things I Know That Are True by Betty Culley. Another book that I read is more of an escape for this summer, The Other Side of Loss. So I love to hike, but I've never done a huge hiking trail. This book is about the John Muir Trail, which is out in California. And every time she mentions a part of this trail, I had to stop and Google what it looked like because I was so interested. I don't know if I'll ever get to California, but I like to hike down here in the Montour Trail. Not quite the views that you will see when you Google it, but it's a great read if you like the outdoors. This is about 2 cousins. One of them unfortunately passes away, and the other cousins finish the hike in her memory. So it's all about finding yourself, understanding that life isn't as perfect as we always maybe put on social media, and the struggle that sometimes you find when you just sit with yourself and explore the choices you made, why you made them. And it's a thought-provoking read, but like I said, the scenery, the views that they talk about will take you away if you need an escape this summer. So 2 great books, The Other Side of Loss by Jessie Kirby and 3 Things I Know Are True by Betty Culley.
So again, we hope in a few weeks you're able to come in and choose some of these books that we have upstairs available to you. But if you don't want to leave your home, or if you're not yet comfortable going out, or you just can't get to the library, I want to remind you another way to find available books, and that's through our Libby app. Some of you may have ordered books before through Amazon. You can pay for ebooks through Barnes & Noble. I know some people who use Audible, but I want to show you a way to access these ebooks without making a purchase. Libby is a free app. I know you all have phones, and if you don't, this works on an iPad too, or even your home computer if it's a desktop. But you go to your app store. For me, it is right, where is my app store? Here. You all know how to do this, I know. If I were to type in Libby in the search bar, I just want to show you how quickly it comes up. It's usually the first or second option here. Libby looks like a little girl. You can see her head peeking out over the book. I already have the app installed, so I would click open. You, of course, would just click get. It's not going to ask you for information because, again, you're not paying for it. I'm going to open the Libby app and just show you how easy this is. I'm going to click down here on library and then the search, and you can search for any title. Let's do The Hunger Games. I know that's an old one, but it's one of my favorites. You can see all the titles are available. You would click on borrow. That's where it's going to prompt you for your handy dandy library card number, and then voila, it'll automatically be downloaded to your phone. You can begin reading, and it'll automatically go away after 3 weeks. That's the part I love, so you don't have to worry about those late fees, right, or returning the book. It's going to automatically disappear from your phone. If by chance you choose a book that is not available, the same way you would do it in person, you can place a hold on a book by just simply pressing place hold and again typing in your library barcode. So it's that simple, and I hope you guys will use Libby, download it for free, and at least give it a try. All right, so that's reading. Let's talk about some of the programs that we have going on for you. Again, even if we're able to meet in person, which we are hoping we are, we might not be able to hold classes because we won't be able to gather in large groups. So some of these programs may end up being held virtually, but they will still happen. And one of the ones I wanted to talk to you about today is duct tape dandelions, which Miss Dawn will be doing for us. These are the dandelions. I just think they're adorable. They're all made out of duct tape. You can use whatever color you'd like. She used the pipe cleaners or the chenille stems for the stems, and then to make it sturdier so they can actually fit in a vase, she put them in a clear straw, plastic straw. So these are duct tape dandelions, and I believe these are hyacinths. And there's different kinds of flowers that you can make, and Miss Dawn will be demonstrating more than one design for you. And she will be doing that likely over Zoom. So register for this class as you normally would, and then she'll get in touch regarding details. We're also offering teen trivia, psychic arts, if you're into like poem reading and tarot cards and that type of thing. We are having our annual teen lock-in, but what's going to happen at the end of the summer. It'll be the same as always with pizza and food and games and prizes and a scavenger hunt. Miss Sarah will be doing candy sushi. If you've never done that before, it's pretty cool. So if you don't like real sushi, like me, you can definitely try out the candy sushi, which in my opinion is a lot better. And what else do we have going on? Outdoor art, movie making, and a lot of fun classes. Our flyer is now up and available online, so I encourage you to go to our website, bethelparklibrary.org, click on the Teen tab, and then find this flyer. Again, you can register for all the classes as you normally would through our Event Keeper calendar, and we'll be in touch regarding class details. Thanks everyone, we look so forward to seeing you soon. Happy end of the school year. I hope you guys all finish strong, and we will see you this summer.